Hi everyone, Mr.Drover here, and today we're going to be looking at this full HD field monitor by Desview that costs about $150. Let's take a look. All right, here it is, guys. This is the Desview field monitor. It's a 5.5-inch screen, full 1080p. So unlike other products in this price range that usually are 1200 by 800 resolution, this monitor is actually a full 1920 by 1080. This screen right off the bat is way sharper than my viewer on my Sony a6400. Obviously, it's a lot larger, and so far on my shoots, it's been going well. Having a large full HD screen really give me a sense of the quality of the shot that I'm taking. And it's probably one of the most useful things that I've bought in terms of camera gear in the last couple of weeks here. Also is very low on power consumption. So it uses the same FM batteries that a lot of other camera equipment use. You probably have a ton laying around if you do have any camera equipment. And it does last quite a bit. I've been shooting on it for at least a couple hours now, and the battery still hasn't died. Probably needs a charge soon, but it's a good sign so far what I've been using. Oops, time to move. The latency, which I heard that is a huge problem on a lot of these things, isn't bad at all. Maybe there's a little bit of latency between what you see on your viewfinder and what you see on the screen, but it isn't enough to mess you up when you're filming a fast shot or trying to track someone at all. I've had no problems with that. Now, I find the color actually pretty good. It's similar, almost identical to what I see in my Sony a6400's viewfinder, and I don't see any jarring differences when I edit it on my MacBook Pro. So I think they're good. Again, I'm not an expert at this. I actually suck at seeing color, but I'm betting if you're purchasing this field monitor at $150, you're not at the level where you actually need to be 100% crisp color accuracy. You would have to get a much more expensive product for that. But from what I can tell as a non-expert and a non-professional in terms of color and color grading and whatnot, I think that it's pretty accurate for the price you're paying. Another useful feature that this monitor has is focus peaking. When you have this camera on focus peaking mode, what it does is it outlines a colored line on things that are in focus in your shot. So when you are using manual focus, as soon as you focus into something, it will be outlined in red, yellow, or green, or whatever setting you have on it. And this is a very useful feature because you can really get those sharp, clear video shots without having to worry about if you're guessing if it was in focus or not. Because frankly, the viewfinder on most cameras, especially the a6400, is too low res, and it's just too small to be 100% certain that your subject's in focus. So the focus peaking and a large screen here, 5.5 inches, really does help a lot. One of the good features it also has is its headphone jack. So this is really important for me because before I upgraded my microphone and my audio system on my camera, I had an audio monitor on my preamp for audio recording. However, that is gone now with my new mic. And I was concerned that I wasn't going to be able to check my client's audio when they're talking or doing the interview because I don't have a monitoring jack on the preamp that I'm using for my camera now. All I have to do is just plug in the headphone jack on the monitor itself and I can hear my audio. So I can monitor my recording and my audio and my volume levels just like I would do with any sort of preamp, which is nice. Now there is a couple downsides to this. This is a good monitor for a price. The display itself is a TN panel, 5.5 inches, like I said. It's actually really nice and crisp. I was actually surprised by the quality when I first got it. However, there is a couple downsides to it. It does have like a slump to it or a lean. I think it's because the bolt they used when they put this together isn't quite big enough. And what it does, it sort of leans down and tilts the screen all the time. It kind of sucks because it makes me think that most of my shots are slanted or it's tilted a bit. And if I could just fix it by having it level, that would be great. Another note is what it comes with. So it actually comes with HDMI to mini HDMI, and another cable on HDMI to a micro HDMI. Unfortunately, about 5 minutes after I connected to my camera, the micro HDMI cable actually broke. The connectors broke right off. It was definitely a cheap cable. It didn't work really well, so I had to replace the cable. Once I replaced the cable, it was fine, but it was kind of ridiculous that a cable that you just bought would break in not even 10 minutes. But other than that, in terms of what you're getting for your price, I think it's a really good intro field monitor. Once you move up and you sort of build your skills, you can move up to like sort of like a recorder, something to get that 10-bit stuff from the Sony a6400. But for now, just like a viewer, I'm really enjoying it. It comes with this little lens cap, which is really sweet, makes you look a little professional, and it blocks some of the sunlight because it is a dark screen. So that actually helps quite a bit when we were filming outside. Other than that, this was just a quick look of the Desview P5 field monitor. The Amazon link is in the description below. I would recommend it for anyone who's really trying to get their first rig set up, or maybe a secondary rig. It's cheap, again, $150 Canadian, so it's probably even cheaper in the US. And it works well, the battery life is good, and besides the little bolt here and the mounting system, I think it's a good buy. Anyway, if you like this, please subscribe to my channel. And if you want more content like this, please let me know in the comment section below. I do have a ton of gear that I have been ordering, and I want to go through and show you guys, and maybe make you steer clear of stuff that I wasn't too happy with, and maybe promote some of the stuff that I thought was a really good deal. Anyway, till next time, have a good day.